So obviously, y'all got down 17. I've had a lot of these early deficits, but are you more concerned with how the game started or how the game finished with not scoring inside the 3-point line in the last 10 minutes of the game?
Just lost. Our guys got tired. I thought they were fatigued. I messed up. I played them a little too many minutes, and so when you fatigue, you ain't gonna attack the basket. You're not gonna get downhill. Took some, like I said, some tough shots. Like I said, threes, didn't get inside the paint. So, like I said, our guys were tired. You could see that, and that was on me. So, whatever. Start a new streak.
Seems like you guys are a little more indecisive, a lot more overpassing today than usual. Is that like a fatigue thing too, or?
I will hope so. I think so. Like I said, been playing a lot of every other day. First back-to-back. Like I said, Chicago came out with playing really fast, attacking us early. We couldn't keep it with their pace, a lot like our last game. But, it is what it is, So they came in, they beat us, they played well. We didn't play our best game, and we understand that. But, like I said, got to start another streak, so whatever.
Hey, Coach, with that being said, were you kind of tinkering with the lineups? Because you put the lineup in with Jackson, Bledsoe, PG, T-Man, and Batum. You quickly followed up with getting Kennard in the game. Were you tinkering around with the lineups, or what were you looking for that with that specific lineup?
Just looking at our small lineup. Like I said, small lineup is not really as good when Kawhi and Marcus are not in there because your small lineup becomes really, really small. But that's all we have right now. So, our guys fought. We competed. They only scored 98 points outside of 2, made them 100 with DeRozan's play at the end. But, your home floor, if a team scores 98, you got to be able to win that game. So, small lineup, just gave it a look, did a good job, got back in the game a little bit, but just continue to keep working on it.
Coach, we're going to go off the beaten path just a little bit. As you were preparing for the season, what did you envision the team's identity in being, and how far are they from what you envisioned?
I thought defensively we would be a disruptive team. I thought being physical at all 5 positions, bringing the physicality, disruption, which we've been doing a lot this season, and being a good defensive team. And offensively, just get into the paint, being a good 3-point shooting team. And after the last, I think, 4 or 5 games, we've really been doing that. So tonight was a tough game for us, but, go back to the drawing board, get ready for Tuesday.
DeMar got off tonight, 35. Were you okay and kind of, I guess, comfortable with the defense that was being played? Because I know he loves to live in the mid-range. Were you fine with the shots that you kind of forced him into taking?
No, I thought he was too comfortable in that first half. I thought he got, to a spot, every single time. In the second half, I thought we did a better job of blitzing him, mixing it up, firing at him a little bit to get the ball out of his hands. But, at that point in time, he was already comfortable. And then, then he made a 3-pointer at the end of the shot clock, as well. So, that's what great players do. He's a great player. And, he made shots and got the team out to a good start. We held Levine in check that first half. Then we kind of cooled DeMar down and Levine got going. So just one of those games.
Hey, Coach, in a game where you actually had more turnovers than assists, you had a really legitimate chance of winning. I know the offense wasn't very good, but it seemed like the defense was really keeping you guys alive. At one point, you had like 5 or 6 straight stops. How proud were you of the guys' defense tonight?
I'm very happy. Like I said, with them only scoring 100 points and, on our home floor, like I think the last 3 quarters, it's 24, 23, and 23, So, you'll take that, especially on your home floor. Couldn't make a shot tonight. I thought offensively we wasn't really good. Our pace wasn't really good. Our spacing wasn't great. And then attacking, getting into the paint, making the right play wasn't good as well. So just back to the drawing board and get better at that for the game on Tuesday.
With that said, talking about defense, especially Zubac, was effective. What would you say he was effective tonight? Obviously, he was blocking shots.
Oh, yeah, he was good around the basket. When they got downhill, Zoo's verticality and block shots was big for us. Kind of turned the tides for us a little bit in that second quarter. His second stint, he was really good defensively.
I mentioned a couple times now, you guys didn't match Miami's speed to start. Bledsoe mentioned that you guys didn't match their energy to start. I know you guys are on a back-to-back, but can you pinpoint kind of why? Is that like a back-to-back fatigue kind of thing to start a game?
I don't know. I think until you get a chance to see how a team really plays, it's kind of tough with the cuts, with the back doors, with, how, Alonzo advanced past the ball, they attacked early. So, like I said, it was a tough start for us, and we didn't want we didn't want those kind of starts, as we've been talking about the last week or so, about getting off to better starts. And tonight was another one of those games.
Ty, you mentioned playing guys more. Did you play them more than you anticipated playing them? Or you just kind of got caught up? Yeah. Do you realize that in the course of a game, and you want to win, right? So
I mean, yeah, you could feel it. You know, I'm not checking the box score every single time, but you can kind of feel it. And you know, on a back-to-back, you know, you don't want to play PG 41 minutes, but we had an opportunity to win the game. Actually came back and took the lead, and then so you know, it kind of is what it is. But you don't want to have to play him those kind of minutes on a back-to-back like that.
Like you kind of wasted some of those minutes considering you weren't able to pull out the win? Is that like
yes, always, yeah, always. You know, like it's like wasted minutes. You know, when you play that many minutes, you don't win. You know, it's tough. So we got I got to make sure I do a better job with that next time. You will.